Hello everybody, welcome to another Squad World Championship match. Not only just a Squad World Championship match, we got the Open League Grand Finals between SigTac and CoG versus proG here on Yehovka AAS V3, the SWC version. We're using the SWC mod, so you will see kill feed, you will see spectator camera, and so on and so forth. We got a great match coming up today. These two teams have played before. So this actually makes this match a little bit more interesting as we go into this match. They played before in the group stage, and SigTac and CoG got the better of them, moving on in into this match. So I'm actually kind of curious how this match is gonna play out, how each team's gonna play against each other's, and what each team's gonna actually do. So let's see what happens with these match and We got the good luck, have fun's going on right here for the Open League Grand Finals, if I can speak English for once in a lifetime. And so it should be fun, should be interesting, and let's see how this plays out as we move into as we're about to start the match. Here, you should notice the middle point's probably going to be a village here, so village is going to be a main factor into this map. But it looks like Russia can get to village first, and as we move it on, let me actually do this. Be smart so we can hit some comms, you know. Let's do that.
Got 15-5 loaded.
We'll actually hear some squad league comms talking, but once again, like I said, we look at the map.
I'm loaded ready.
Village is
10 seconds, right?
Village is the main point to play as. Russia can get to village first, but they also can get to Stephanie, so kind of curious to see if proG actually pushes up to Stephanie or if SigTac and CoG actually beat them out and and kill them off a village. So we'll see what happens as the match goes along. As we look at mains, we see we see two transports, two lodges, one 30mm BTR coming out from the proG side, and then we go into the British side of SigTac. We got transport and two lodges, and we are underway. As this match gets underway, we'll see how everything plays out here. We're gonna go ahead and sit in the middle of the map real quick and see how this match plays out. Actually, I want to take a look at this. I want to see what the 30mm BTR actually does. See where the 30mm max BTR actually goes and how it actually gets played out and how it goes. So let's see what they do with 30mm BTR, because vehicles are a big factor. As you guys got to remember, a 30mm BTR is worth 20 tickets. So you got to remember, another thing that we also got to remember is that you have to see that SigTac didn't bring out the Warriors. The Warriors are worth 25 tickets. So kind of curious how they're gonna play this out. And as we look on the map, you see two transports heading straight towards Stephanie. And Elijah looks like heading towards the village. So we'll kind of see. I'm really curious how this 30mm BTR is actually going to play. Are they just gonna watch this main road over here, trying to see if any vehicles, try to pick up any vehicles come out the main road, or not? As you see, he's looking straight down the road, waiting to see if he sees catch a vehicle, see if he can go straight down the middle road. And we got a fob dropped off a village for proG. Transports getting sprayed out to Stephanie. 30mm BTR still looking down the road, and looks like the transports and lodges pulled off so that they cannot get shot by the 30mm BTR. So let's actually go to the point and see how the spread of proG is. The 30mm BTR actually did get eye on something right when I turned my eye. Probably seen one of these, seen one of those lodges and transports right there. But as you see, you got infantry out here waiting to see the vehicle coming in. But it looks like we're gonna have our first contact over here. File's been dropped, has been dropped. They're coming out here looking at this vehicle. proG's got eyes on him laying down. First kill goes to Stormtrooper going out, taking out Matrix.
Need that head. Yep, we're good.
As they got eyes on as we're spectating proG Invader as he gets taken out. Looks like British team has lost the Logi. Looks like the Logi that was supply this file, but they actually got the head down. They still gonna keep SigTac still gonna keep trying to push towards the route. This 30mm BTR is raining I want to say raining hell onto these infantry over here.
Hot as fuck. It's hot as fuck.
I'm gonna come in on a second angle.
Looks like SigTac is gonna be having a little tough time. Question is whether or not they get the hab up. They got people still digging on the hab and they still alive out. I saw the mess. They got the supplies out there, bring the hab up. Fob's still out there in the grass. But that 30 mil BTR is just shooting across the grass, shooting against SigTac that's trying to crawl against the fields. But SigTac is trying to actually push on the village. Same time, once again, same time, they actually held them off of Stephanie. But it looks like we're gonna have a crawler trying to crawl into Stephanie just to try to get the cap. Actually, where my cap marks? Actually, no. Stephanie's actually being capped. He's actually in the cap zone, so Stephanie's actually being capped. Gumpy's actually being smart as just standing low in the cap, ready to cap the point. As SigTac and CoG is just gonna keep trying to push towards village to try to hold them off. Because proG does not know where they're at. But proG can literally just keep holding them off on this fob and have over here. That's getting camped by this 30 mil BTR by Art over here. So woo. So SigTac and CoG look like they're just laying down in the grass trying to sneak into village. But proG has pretty much surround on them with the 30 mil BTR on the main intersection, and then you also got them trying to push into the village. So once again, this 30 mil BTR is causing problems for SigTac and CoG right now. As Art is just laying down shots onto the hab, so SigTac and CoG are having a tough time trying to get off of that hab right now. SigTac and CoG, the question is whether SigTac and CoG are just gonna keep like holding down the hab, or they're gonna remove it or something, or they're gonna actually move it. Or they're gonna get a lat on that 30 mil BTR. Looks like they got another vehicle, another Logi trying to push around towards Stephanie also, but led by Mills.
They got tow missiles.
As Mills is trying to push through the grass, you also got two. It looks like two people over here. The question is, are they lats? You got Shivik with a lat out here looking for this Logi out here.
Where do you need me? Yourself.
Get a fob going at Door Nova.
He actually misses the shot.
They're getting farming us right now.
Is no, he's not. KP9I is not a lat either. So Mills gets a rally down. Looks like the Logi actually did get hit, possibly. It's burning up. Can't really tell. You know, they did have a tow missile that Mills did call out, so possibly a tow missile. So there's multiple things that are going on. As Village is actually being capped right now. Let's actually go over here. Come on.
Drop it, Fat Lord.
There we go. As proG still trying to push towards the SigTac hab and fob right now. That 30 mil BTR is still up, and it's just got smoked out, but it's trying to move to just get more sight on this hab.
Radio's getting dug up.
They call that the radio's getting dug up. I believe it's gonna be CoG Cannon is gonna dig up their own SigTac and CoG's own radio.
Somewhere near south
About
side.
to try. Should be pretty clear.
Yeah, he's gonna dig up their own radio just to save themselves 20 tickets while Mills is trying to push a Logi into Stephanie. Mills takes out crossbow hold. As they're still trying to push into Stephanie, they're gonna put a fob and a hab down. Looks like in gas station, but they know they're gonna be over there because crossbow holds holding on to it. The lag comes in from by Mercenary. Mercenary actually hits a tree, so they don't. That fob and hab is still go down. They're still trying to push onto Stephanie, trying to get that fob and hab. But at the same time, proG's getting another Logi up onto Stephanie. It looks like they're gonna get one on the northeast side, while SigTac and CoG are still trying to hold down this fob and hab. I believe they're still trying to dig it down. Let's see what the percentage is. Yeah, they dug down their own fob and hab, saved themselves 20 tickets. And now we got mortars. actually coming in at this moment in time. It looks like from Village. Let's see where the mortars are. Aibo, I remember last time I saw him, he actually did a lot of damage with the mortars, and actually you see in the kill feed. You can see in the kill feed in top right, he actually gets 2 people with the mortar. So the mortars are actually going to come and play. And once again, as we look over here, SigTac+CoG is still holding out this 5 and a half, while at the same time he's still getting being attacked by KP9I. He actually got close to the hab and started killing people off of it, but they're still able to get the hab up. While you still got one person out here named Shivik trying to try to crawl to the 5 and a half and try to see if he can solo dig it. But at the same time, you still got you got proG Virus building a 5 and a half to the south, to the northeast side of Stephanie.
Enemy south and east, watch.
Coming for you, JJ.
Those are still looking for contact out here. You still got to rally far out. At the same time, Peanut looks like he's trying to drive a Logi. Not too sure where he's gonna drive it, but he's trying to drive a Logi somewhere. 30 mil BTL looks like it went back to repair by Art and Valdered. Nose is calling through the grass. You got Shivik still just laying in the grass. proG's starting to push into Stephanie from the northeast side, going across the pond. While Peanuts looks like he's trying to go drive around to the south. Not too sure what he's doing. But Shivik's still out here crawling in the grass. Just trying to be sneaky. I'm gonna keep an eye on him actually. So I'm gonna put him in the small little cam. And we're just gonna keep an eye on him and see what exactly how he plays that out down there. At the same time, dude, that's just, okay. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. So at the same time, SigTac+CoG is trying to spread out onto Stephanie, trying to hold the cap.
I'm going east right now. I'm just gonna take my north.
Looks like proG's also trying to do something with the Logi, but Falcon spots it with his lat, takes a shot. Looks like he may have hit it, but it's still going. So Peanut and this other Logi's Virus, Peanut and Virus may run into each other. Just gonna keep an eye on this Logi real quick. They drop out. And they're just driving around. Virus is just driving around. Driving around. 2 lets. 1 let seems like connected, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna kill him. As Peanut, Turkisha, and Justice are just sitting here in this Logi. Not too sure what they're gonna do with this Logi still. But at the same time, oh, they're gonna rally down on here, actually. So they're gonna try to push the Logi. Oh, and the fob actually, Logi actually goes down by Turkisha with a good rocket. But at the same time, SigTac+CoG knows that there's a whole bunch of infantry out here, and they look like they're trying to get it out here. Trying to take them out here, because they seen them drop off. But SigTac+CoG got to worry about this hab that's going to be on Stephanie, because this actually in the cap. This cap radius is kind of huge, actually. You know, it's actually a little bit outside the cap, but no, actually it's inside the cap because the hab's over here. So, yep, proG puts a hab inside the cap. Wow. Whew. So this is actually going to be a wild. This guy's going to be a war. Like I said, it's going to be a crazy match from the beginning. First of all, it's the Open League Championship match, Grand Finals. As we see another vehicle get blown up, it looks like possibly the transport that they took out here got blown up. As SigTac+CoG and going to meet out here, Minion looks like he gets a good eye and line of sight on him. We're going to take out eye on Minion. Minion gets grenade. Actually, no, good. Extremely bad luck. Minion gets taken out, but Mills is out here still looking for them. Knows that there's people out here. He's going to try to push it. They got a rally out here. Mills actually gets a 2-piece with a nade. He knows some people are still out here. 227 to 271 goes to right now to proG. When it comes to tickets, whoa. He sees the rally out here. He's trying to push the rally. Everybody's dead out here for proG, so this attack didn't go well. So Mills takes out the rally. So we look back onto the map. Looks like SigTac+CoG actually pushed this hab over here. Or actually on the fob right now. This fob is disabled. They're actually getting on the fob and start digging it down. So there goes 1-5 for proG. So that's 20 tickets for proG. But proG still trying to crawl in from the
Squad southeast, full white.
northwest of Stephanie. It looks like it's gonna be led by Stormtrooper TK. And while we're talking about that, I did forget to mention now. But let's look at the squad leads. We got Mills, Peanut, and Keaton as the squad leads for SigTac and CoG. While you're looking at the proG side, you got Aibo, Stormtrooper TK 6643, VirusX.exe, and Smile also. And then we also have a couple referees. Well, let's give a props to our referees. We got Ads, Vaughn, Connor, and Nordic all being the referees for this great grand final, open league grand championship match, or grand finals matches. I do apologize. So thank them for supporting us, supporting the game, and thank them for coming out to help out with this match. So it should be interesting. But like I said, they're just trying to. Looks like proG is just trying to stagger in. Looks like they got another Logi out of main. I believe they're gonna try to set another fob.
You guys get that radio?
Gonna try to set another fob out here, and they actually get hit with a rocket. What a beautiful rocket that was. They're sitting here bleeding. They try and bleed. They bail out the Logi. All lay down on the grass. So that Logi's gonna go down. Logi's are worth 5 tickets. So there goes another 5 tickets. But at the same time, they're gonna actually. Looks like they're gonna try to keep going south and consider down the rally. It looks like they're gonna try to flank their fob again. But at the same time, you got proG trying to push into the Stephanie.
30 mic no longer over this.
They're resupplying mortars.
Looks like Spurs is trying to take them out over here. Knows that he's over there, but they're still trying to move in. Looks like Stormtrooper TK 6643 and Nicholas is actually going to try to possibly run into these guys over here while he's running. Take a look at Nicholas real quick, see how he's going to see how he places.
You guys want that radio yet?
Hold.
Where
Should
would
be
you?
safe. Should be safe. Spurs killed the guy that got me.
Say it again.
All right.
You guys wipe that radio?
Alright, so he's the medic, so believes that he's gonna get so Nicholas gonna try to revive them.
You guys got supplies, man.
We go south down here.
Yeah, we do.
We got Dr. Sedated gonna run the stormtroopers.
My head.
Stormtrooper takes out Dr. Sedated. Cap still in favor of SigTac and CoG. Ticket count 228 to 224 in favor of proG right now. Let's take a look at the kills real quick. We got 50 kills for proG, and then SigTac and CoG got 45.
We're 5 marks early east.
To 23 revives for SigTac and CoG, to 7 revives for proG. So these medics are doing work for SigTac and CoG, while proG's medics are having a tough time over here. So we'll see how that plays out. That could make a difference into the game, especially with how close it is right now. And SigTac and CoG trying to push proG back from getting into the village.
Try to play that with that rally.
I got a squad trying to push my south side overhead. I'll flank up here to the tree line.
Looks like proG is going to be pushing into the west side of Stephanie. Everything's just happening slow right now. As you see, we got We got a couple of tasks coming in. We got them from the west side. proG's trying to push in. Then we got,
West side of Stepney on that
and then
one
the south side.
If you can, rotate a couple.
Then the south side, we got proG trying to push in from across the fields. But SigTac just already knows they're out here and they're just waiting on him. We hear mortars going off. I believe that's Aibo. No, that's actually full meme machine out here on mortars. Probably dropping mortars. Who knows? Let's try to find out where the mortars are landing. They're landing at gas stations, so they know they got something there, but they're just not landing right on point. Take a look over here. proG's just definitely just pushing in slowly but surely through these compounds and buildings. Flare-on's looking over the gate. proG's just slowly pushing in, led by Squad 2, which is Stormtrooper TK. They're trying to push across the road, and now they're trying to crawl in the grass. So Stormtrooper TK is just trying to lead the squad across the grass. See, they probably get to this north side over here. Flare-on actually gets taken out by Gutty. Good shots by Gutty. SigTac and CoG actually have no bodies actually over here to actually watch this point. So proG can literally just keep walk in and without a problem. They're getting spread. They're actually getting spread kind of thin.
Penetrating west side stuff right now, hard.
Yeah, west and south is most of that stuff.
As like I said, they're getting spread out kind of hard and kind of thin. As proG's bringing out some people from the north side of 70 to the west side of 70 and to the south side. It's still not getting neutralized at this moment in time, though. It's still in favor of SigTac and CoG. Looks like proG again actually getting closer and closer as it is. Actually, no, actually looks like they're all down besides Volt, Crossfire Hold, and Pepe. Or Peppa. I do apologize. But they still have a rally out here. And actually, they actually have a guy behind them by Don Meehan that can probably come behind them and see if he can take out their rally. But once again, this is the danger that we got going on here. We got proG trying to crawl through. Trying to crawl through the grass and get into Stephanie. They're pushing into the west side to the southwest side of Stephanie. 214 to 208 in favor of proG. Dodger Sedated just sitting outside the wall. Stormtrooper gonna move in. Looks like he's gonna run into Dodger Sedated. Gets killed by Dodger Sedated. Dodger Sedated got one more.
Guys, good rotation.
Gets one more out here. Gets a medic. Gets a Zerg. Zerg turns around at the wrong time and gets taken out by Dodger Sedated. Dodger Sedated with the two-piece telling him to go night-night. So once again, like I said, we have Dr. Meehan. Looks like he's gonna try to come. He's gonna come behind them and possibly pop the rally out here, which will stop the push from all the way out here. Dr. Meehan, Don Meehan. I do apologize. He's slowly crouching his way. He's trying to just play it slow and eventually will get to that point where he could take out that rally.
Really south, pop it.
So Don sees the rally. He's getting up close and he's gonna try to pop the rally. Don takes out Mercenary. What? Curious if he's gonna just camp the rally or if he's actually gonna pop it. And the rally's gone, so he actually takes out the rally. The squad leader is still alive. Smile is out here. And then just as I said that, JJ takes him out. But actually, they're getting a new rally up here, so that's what actually happened. As proG's trying to push out from this house over here, trying to push away from the west, trying to push in the east. Don Meehan actually gets spotted and gets taken out.
I think they refresh rally into the building. We stomped their old one.
Peanut does a good call. It said they may have taken out their rally out here, and they put a new one. That's a great call. So they're aware that they're out here, so they got a pinch on them, and they're just trying to surround them, make sure they don't leave that area. Actually, great play by him, Peanut. As Peppa keeps shooting at the JJ. Mills actually gets a 3-piece right here, coming up on the wall. He's going. He got 4 of them right there. He's pretty much taking out a whole squad right now. Got a couple more in the building, I believe. He got one or two more in the building. Riley's about to get burned. Bradley gets burnt. Mills pushes into the compound, looking for more, but gets taken out by Gorniak.
West side, left side of the south door. It's on the west side of the building.
And Minion takes him out, and they traded. Oh.
I might have traded him, but just make sure.
So it looks like SigTac+CoG actually took out all the pressure in the south. They actually had a BTR camping their main by Art and Valdered are actually camping the SigTac+CoG's main, which I'm pretty sure, which what it looks like right now is like SigTac+CoG are not going to probably bring out any vehicles. They're just trying to play one of the infantry style and just use the logi and transports that they have out right now. So we'll just see how that plays out. We'll keep an eye out on that. So it's 202 to 189 in favor of SigTac+CoG. We're gonna come back. We're back over here to the north side of Stephanie, and we're gonna check out what proG is gonna actually do. Are they gonna push? Are they gonna push back to Stephanie, or are they just gonna kind of be defensive and defend Village as it counts 202 to 189?
I'm gonna rotate really west, from our presence over here. Someone's gotta assume my position, current route.
Major gets taken out by Stone Trooper. Turkisha takes out Stone Trooper.
I was saying we only lost 25 tickets in like 30 minutes. Or fucking 15 minutes.
Turkisha gets taken out by Zerk. Crawling in the grass.
Search for some Vicks. I'm gonna send a little scout team to the far west side of the village, poke around, see what's going on there.
Yep. Check out this. They might be using that for
Sniper takes out Zerk. Like I say, proG is trying to push in from just straight from that north side of Stephanie, all into this little village over here. They probably get more spacing out and spread out. Attack from multiple sides. They might be able to get pressure on it. Same thing for SigTac. SigTac looks like they're just trying to play defensive on Stephanie, just trying to hold the cap, which is playing in their advantage right now. We see no vehicle moving or anything else like that, so it looks like SigTac+CoG are fine with just being stagnant onto Stephanie, trying to and they got a pretty good spread. If you look like this, they got a pretty good wall right here. Got Phosphorus kind of probably guard this road to see if there's any vehicles that might be trying to flank out behind them. Also got people out to the east like Dawn trying to watch this road over here, trying to check the flanks. Falcon looks like he's gonna go camp their main. So we'll see how this all plays out. As proG is just trying to slowly crawl into Stephanie. Ticket count's 200 to 179. SigTac+CoG barely lost any tickets in the past couple of minutes. So let's take a look at the kills.
Judging by the overall map flow, seems like they're either turtling in village or they're trying to do some deep flank shit. Yeah. I think they're either tightening up on their defense, conserving some tickets, or they're trying to just get something crazy on the deep flank. There's a live view right there.
Mills got a great thought process going on, thinking they might try to flank or they just turtling. So Mills is actually thinking smart. If you look at the kills right now, we got 94 to 75 in favor of SigTac+CoG. Once again, SigTac+CoG over doubles the amount of revives compared to proG. 45 revives to 16 revives for SigTac and CoG. So their medics are actually going to work. And that's actually a pretty incredible number from the point that we're at in this match. I do recall last time I actually casted one of their matches that their medics actually did a lot of excuse me, a lot of work, as I believe they had over a total of close to over 100 revives over 2 rounds, I believe. Maybe even more than that. So they're actually outdoing themselves from what they're doing right now. They got a Logi going off far east. Oh no, that's a transport. They got a transport going off far east. Don Meehan possibly could see that? Let's see. Yeah, Don Meehan sees the transport going all the way out, trying to flank out to the south. Pretty sure he called that out to his squad lead. So we've got to keep an eye on that, see how that plays out.
I'm chasing like far south.
Looks like Peanut's gonna chase him out to far south. Realize there's a transport. They're gonna take a Logi to try to chase that transport though. So we'll see how that plays out. As they still got that 30 mil. Once again, still got 30 mil BTR camping there, man. We got Logi going out far south. And then we just got pretty much infantry just coming in from the north side of Stephanie. So as proG is not even, doesn't seem like they're using their mortars as much as you thought they would. Full mean machine's just still sitting on the mortars. And SigTac and CoG's not really trying to push aggressive. Transport's actually pushing out so hard south and looks like gonna run into a medic. JJ. They're gonna try to put down a rally, but there's gonna be any. Oh, they actually did get down a rally. They got down to 2 rallies. JJ takes out 2. Smile. JJ takes out Storm Trooper. He gets a 2-piece. Not. JJ's telling them they go night, they don't. And he's gonna try to stop the flanks. While Peanut's also trying to actually get down here. JJ's kills Inch. Don't know. Yeah, that just happened. But he gets finally gets taken out by KP91. Major DC's trying to push up onto them, trying to take them out too. Major DC has the bandage. Seems like he takes shots. That's our optic. Taking it slow. We got lights coming out here also. Just gonna keep an eye on Major DC, see how he plays this out. As proG has 2 squads out here with 2 rallies. Looks like they got 1 squad holding up to village. So when you also got 30 mil BTR, the 30 mil BTR actually trying to push back towards the point, and as you see, Major DC gets taken out. proG's just sitting on the hill out here trying to take him out. Let's take a look at this BTR, see what the BTR actually does. Alright, it's just overwatching Stephanie. It looks like that's what's gonna happen over here, but we're gonna go. That is gonna keep firing, but I guess not. So here's the situation we got here. We got 2 squads of proG trying to push out to the south over here. Looks like they're gonna try to push into try to take out the hab. While you got one squad of SigTac trying to hold them off. While you got another squad of SigTac trying to push village, and 1 squad of SigTac. It looks like just out here on the road. Looks like they're gonna try to do a flank, but didn't work out as well. Let's see where they're firing at. Art takes out somebody. Art takes out infantry going across the street. Next takes out Naked Wolf.
We have time to do a hot drop, really. Even if there's 2 fucking squads there, it's worth the pressure on them. Especially if we kill that dude.
Got a lag get fired at him. Got another lag. Looks like they're landing short. Last shooting got Torquisha. They actually take out the 30 mil BTR. That's actually gonna be, that'll actually kind of hurt proG, as it would take, as that's 20 tickets for proG for taking out 30 mil BTR. Looks like proG's actually getting, they're actually getting inside of They're getting inside of Stephanie. They're dropping mortars on the hab, pushing from the south, and the 30 mil BTR is overwatching their hab.
They're blocking their hab entrance repair station.
proG's gonna have a proG's really trying to push hard into Stephanie right now. Once again, they have 2 full squads pushing it from the south of them. That could change the game. Peanut's still out here. Don Meehan's still out there. Looks they're gonna try to push up on these guys and try to pinch them, see if they can get them from behind. And we'll see what happens from there. Peanut actually gets taken out from the south, but proG once again they're actually pushing inside of Stephanie right now. So once they actually get more people onto the captain, SigTac and CoG, they actually can neutralize the point and hurt SigTac and CoG by taking out 40 tickets and them getting 20 tickets. So it will actually turn the game right back around into their favor. SigTac and CoG know that they're out here, and it looks like they're just trying to hold them out here as the 30 mil BTR drives right by Peanut's rally over here to the south over here. But looks like they don't have no lead out here to try to take it out. And this 30 mil BTR is actually, and this 30 mil BTR is actually driving away. Looks like it's gonna go back to repair, untouched. Hit with the 1 rocket, looks like. proG's trying to play snake in the grass, sneak through the grass, trying to push up onto that hab right now. Looks like proG's holding off on those mortars. Everything just got quiet here. That's kind of creepy. And then Gumby takes a fire. Major DC. Oh boy, they shouldn't have as they crossed the field. So right now they're getting good trades right now. proG's just laying in the grass. The crawling across the field is going to try to get close to their fob and hab. At the same time, they're also in Stephanie. Pretty much untouched until Pinkley Monade actually gets shot off on the roof. They know where the hab is. They know where the fob is. So they just gotta. proG actually gets to the fob and hab. SigTac might have a tough time trying to rebound from that actual position. As squad 3 of SigTac and CoG, Keaton, looks like he's trying to hold that north side, but his
BTR gone to the south side.
Yeah, he disappeared.
BTR marks the Bernie. Fucking assets, nice.
Okay.
It's gonna be blown out here in probably 40
yep,
seconds.
Virus is actually holding the roof, trying to make sure they don't cross the street. And they actually got people on these rocks over here. Minimal. It's actually got eyes. Looks like he's set up and got eyes onto the hab. Actually gets taken out by Minion. Good shot by Minion. Virus gets taken out on the roof by Pinkley Monade. I wonder if Keaton's aware that they got people contact behind him. But at the same time, SigTac actually got some people trying to creep into village. Cannon's trying to creep into village. And let's see what he actually can do. But Gleb's on the roof. He's not aware that he's actually right below him.
Logic took a shot, gonna die. Enemy.
Cannon's just sitting on the wall.
Millers are getting pretty far out.
Cannon sees the guy on the roof, takes him out. He was shooting at Spurs. proG probably now knows that they're getting close to the village. But at the same time, proG is actually getting close to the fob and hab of SigTac and CoG as we're looking at this. Got GLs coming out, got smokes coming out. Peanut's still behind them trying to take out their rallies, but they've updated their rallies and they're trying to hold them off out here. proG's trying to hold them off out here all at the same time. Smile's getting closer to the hab, trying to creep in there. We're gonna take a look at Smile real quick, see what he does. Smile just goes straight in. He runs straight into the hab, and it's just sitting in the hab. Those are people in the gas station, and actually gets taken out by Rookie. But now they're pushing it hard. They're pushing it real hard. And it looks like SigTac+CoG are gonna have to clutch it up and seem to try to take them out. As proG's just got some line right here, trying to push out to the south, looking at the hab.
Direct.
proG just sprints out. Takes out Stormtrooper TK, but ends the trades with him. proG has a good push right now, but they're just trying to surround that hab right now. Ends just trying to push into it. Ends gets in the hab and trades the minion. Whew, that's low. So that literally kind of holds off the push for proG. At the same time, proG's trying to hold off Peanut Squad over here out here to the south. As why you taking me all the way over here?
Get two dudes and yourself on it immediately.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Bull gets taken out. Minimal still shooting across the field towards the hab. And proG, looks like push got stopped right here, and they send a whole bunch of people actually back to village. So they send a whole squad.
Set up, so they still think Bob's down there. We got heavy contact.
They sent a whole squad ball it back to village because they got contact because somebody died on the roof. So they're trying to make sure that their defense is pure. As they bring out as a 30 mil BTR actually comes back out of their main. Appreciate you just driving around. Ticket count 155 to 139. Let's take a look at the kills while we're waiting. 129 to 119 in favor of SigTac+CoG. Once again, revives in favor of SigTac+CoG. Like I said, they double the amount of proG right now, 62 to 28. So medics for SigTac+CoG are actually doing a very fine job in actually holding everything off. Minimal's just shooting across the field into close to or into their hab, trying to take out anything that comes around it. And it looks like the rally that was down to the south actually gets taken out. They called out they actually spot the BTR. Phosphorus is out here waiting with the hat kit. Waiting for that BTR. Well, let's take a look. Let's see if Phosphorus, because this BTR has been traveling around for a while now. If Phosphorus takes it out, that'd be a great 20 ticket cushion for them. He spots it. He is a hat kit, so we'll see what happens. Oh, Art spots him and takes him out. That would have been a clutch kill for Phosphorus if he was able to take out that 30 mil BTR.
Relic's right over there.
And once again, Stephanie's still in count of still in favor of SigTac+CoG, and they actually get new SigTac+CoG actually they dig up that fob at gas station and actually put down a new fob to the east side of Stephanie. That's real smart. Save some tickets and save them the trouble of actually having to defend that fob off the point. They're dropping mortars over there, but the mortars are actually no longer to hit anything. Besides a couple of infantry, it actually takes out AO boys actually back on the mortars, dropping them right on them. Pretty sure proG realized that there's no hab over here, so they're probably realizing that they actually dug it up at this moment in time. Cap's still not getting neutralized as proG still trying to push into Stephanie. 30 mil BTR still out here to the east. Look like they're trying to take shots at gas station.
Hab's up the signal.
As we look around, looks like they're holding their own. The people at the gas station are holding their own, but at the same time, they're still getting fired out by that 30 mil BTR out to the east side over here. They're firing. 30 mil BTR is firing right into the smoke. JJ is sitting behind them. Actually, JJ's been a little sneaky guy this whole game. Sitting behind proG. Trying to slowly advance and take him out. He's getting shot in the back. Has the bandage, realizes that. JJ sitting here having an advantage. Does realize there's somebody behind him and there's somebody in front of him. Stands up. Leans around the tree. And gets shot in the back. Good kill, good stop, good hold. proG still trying to push up into the gas station. Nothing's here at the gas station, but they're also pushing into 70 on the west side if we look over here. Warriors are still inbound into Stephanie, I do believe. Yep, they're still inbound in 70. He's trying to hit the back side of the gas station where there's no 5-bar hab anymore. It says the marks on the map. Hello. And then Mills is still out here to the west, southwest of Village. Not sure if he's trying to advance, but we'll see what happens to see how that plays out. Civic's trying to push around.
Going around. I get a bandage here, long.
I got it.
Alright, dude, they're dead west of us, ready.
Mr. Lee takes out Zerk.
Managing.
Awesome. Medics, we need some healing over here.
Yep.
Medics are actually once again 72 to 134 in favor of SigTac and CoG. 148 to 142 when it comes to kills. Ticket count's only a 12 ticket difference. 11, well, 13 now. Whoops, my bad. I'm sorry, I can't count.
We're gonna wrap around south.
As Maslow Hunter sitting in the building over here, just overwatching the road. As Private Peanut's actually just trying to hold the corner right here. Trying to get his squad to stay into Stephanie. As proG is actually still trying to push from the south, the gas station. Into Stephanie, so right now we got both teams trying to play a defensive standard right now, just trying to hold down their objective that they have right now. And but proG is also trying to push into Stephanie at the same time. So it looks like proG is gonna try to be the active team, but they're gonna probably have to hold back eventually when they realize that their ticket counts is actually getting kind of to the 100 marks, maybe to maybe even lower than that. Yeah, proG is pushing heavily, and Torquise is the only person out here pretty much by himself. Actually gets taken out. Tries to hold the gas station by himself, but then SigTac's gonna realize that they're out here by themselves. They actually got to transport all the way back out here to the south side. It looks like Smile and Crossbow Holdings are actually gonna be in it. It looks like might try to drive around towards the east side to see if they got a hab or fob over here for SigTac and CoG, so we'll see what happens. proG just pushing to the gas station, trying to push across right now. As Gumby's sitting on the roof.
I'm setting up an eastern flank.
Was.
It's gonna be nothing crazy, just a small fire too.
Streaming in, they're along the left side of the road. They're in the dip.
Looks like SigTac's trying to be the aggressors now, trying to push back on the village. proG's trying to hold their static positions and just trying to kill them as they keep moving in closer and closer. Either that or SigTac's just trying to play defensive and trying to get a little spread out there, trying to kill proG as they trying to move to them.
Spurs, be careful. They're close up here.
Looks like proG actually all get taken out at the gas. Everybody else at the gas station all gets taken out by infantry. Mills, between Mills, Minion, and Vitamin and Sedated, all take out everybody at the gas station. Even Don Meehan. He's got Pervy trying to sit behind a rock. Got GLs landing around him. Burfrick's actually getting shot by multiple different people. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at his POV. Does have an optic, so could make a difference. Actually gets taken out by Peanut. But at the same time, once again, like I called out, Squad 4 is gonna push in towards the east side of Stephanie, looking for the hab.
Just wondering if you got that mark there.
proG trying to slow approach into the east side of Stephanie. 121 to 96 in favor of us, SigTac and CoG. Trash Panda gets shot out the roof by Peppa. Million takes that inch. Then he gets taken out by Smile. JJ's looking for him. Trying to see if they'll jump over the wall. proG's trying to actually bring out another squad from the northeast side. Out from their main in the transport. JJ takes out one, takes out Smile. And Gorniak takes out JJ.
Peanut, we're fighting probably 5 guys out here.
Yep, we're trying to get in north south south.
Copy. You have a little plate on sniper over here. If you want to use that to your advantage, you can even try to cross the road. It's a little bit buzzy though. Especially with that 30 micro for the fuck.
So Pino looks like he's trying to make an aggressive push into village. But Sniper US actually gets taken out before before Pino actually gets a chance to put down a rally. Mortars are still landing around them. Let's see who's on the mortars this time. They actually got 2 mortar tubes up. Now they got Kaiser and Maslow Hunter out here. Did they not build the habit, by the way? No, they didn't. That could cost them in the long run. SigTac and CoG's actually calling out Perfect that was on the roof. As Perfect takes out Turkisha. Perfect takes out Vitamin.
Here, a freaking AK.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. I gotta do this.
Oh boy, above you. He's on top.
Perfect throws a grenade at old boy.
Above you on the roof.
Perfect takes out old boy. After they keep calling him out. So Perfect's actually just holding his line and doing perfect things right now. Oh yeah, I got set up for that. Yeah, and I took advantage of it. Oh yeah. Perfect's just going off right now. Killing anybody that comes around and comes close. This might be the chance for proG to actually push into the hab right now. With SigTac and CoG slowly keep dying.
Minion, did you make it inside the building?
You know, we got eyes on their,
Naked Wolf takes out.
cannons out there alone.
North? That hab's accurate?
Yeah, it's confirmed on mark. I already confirmed that like 25 minutes ago, man.
I got it, man.
That's right, where their big fires too.
Seems like we got a 30mm BTR coming in from the southwest. Going down main road by Art and Valderud. Perfect finally gets taken out by Mills. But not before he takes out a couple of them. SigTac and CoG actually falling down over here while proG's actually trying to push onto the hab of SigTac and CoG. So SigTac and CoG might be thinking about trying to do the same thing while digging up their fob and hab and might possibly move it to Stephanie. To the west side of Stephanie. But we'll see how this plays out. As proG is still trying to push onto the point. They know where the hab's at, so they're just trying to overwatch. Peppa's actually looking on the wall. Is actually on the wall looking towards that direction. Oh, whoa, okay. Not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Vitamin's gonna run into Mercenary in here. Well, Mercenary actually gets taken out by Newt. Mortar's coming in. They know where the mortar's at. The mortar's dropping right next by the hab. They're actually not hitting him, but they're jumping right next by the hab. Question is, what's SigTac and CoG actually gonna do?
Peanut that have market is rally point. Rally points on the head
Oh,
mark.
I thought you said it was a hat.
There's both. No, they're both fucking rally points. On mark.
proG is still pushing in and towards the hab with SigTac and CoG. If SigTac and CoG don't defend this might actually hurt them more than help them. 86 to 78. SigTac and CoG actually just lost a logi truck. That's 5 more tickets down for SigTac and CoG. So SigTac and CoG have to defend this hab because that could be 20 tickets, and it could change the game around drastically. Regardless if they both have rallies around the point. Gumby's watching that road. That might be a good idea. Make sure proG doesn't cross the street. See what Gumby's doing. Yep, Gumby's posted up watching the road. Ow! But he gets taken out by Inch.
Yeah, they're coming in from the north.
Mortars up on. Going
I
to
can
head.
see somebody can come up to you and cover.
proG's got the heavy infantry pushing towards the hab right now. SigTac has to hold. And proG just got to keep attacking. If proG gets this hab, SigTac SigTac might be looking at a swing, and they might, and could possibly end up costing them the round.
You have contacts inside stuff for now. Beast.
Ticket count 79 and 71. Kills in favor of SigTac and CoG, 197 to 190. Revised 90 revised for SigTac and CoG to 44 to proG. That's double, but the game is closer than what that looks. SigTac and CoG are actually holding very well at this time.
Southwest is wide open.
Take down these names. I just like seeing the action. For Keisha with a beautiful grenade on Gorniak. Nigga Wolf takes out Inch. So SigTac holds once again. Another proG push to their fob and hab. SigTac doing very well at themselves. They're getting the kills that they need to get and pushing everybody back away from their point. Look like proG's just gonna try to hold away from that push and just gonna keep walking around. Looks like they're just gonna try to. They might look to turtle up Village. Spurs and Keaton are gonna actually run into him. Let's go take a good look at Spurs and see how he does this. I see as he holds.
Keep going, tree.
Yeah, there's one in the field about
What?
50 meters out to our
Let him go, let him
southeast.
Invader gets taken out by Pink
We're gonna
Lamone.
see instead. Let's go. Front.
Keaton gets taken out. Spurs is right behind him, trying to hold the gun. They're trying to hold it down over here. proG's really running off of their rally. It looks like they're going west. Like I said, it looks like they're gonna go to Village and try to see if they can hold it up. At the same time, there goes Spurs. Spurs get taken up.
There's one to the northwest too.
At the same time, the 30mm BTR looks like he's gonna try to. The 30mm BTR looks like it's gonna return to main. No, it's gonna actually hold out here into this on this village. Hold out here. English. Hold out here in this field, and try to see if we can pick off anything like that. So at this moment in time, both teams are actually holding their positions and just not really attacking. Don Meehan gets taken out by Gleb. But it seems like both teams are just gonna hold position and try to play defensive on their point on Stephanie and Village. So 65 to 53 in favor of SigTac and CoG at this moment in time. So right now this boils down to what team can play defense better, SigTac and CoG or proG, depending on who attacks who. proG is still trying. Looks like they're still trying to be aggressive on the 70 and pushing straight south into the point. While Keaton and Spurs are trying to hold off a whole squad from Stormtrooper TK from coming in from the north of his rally. Looks like they're doing very well for themselves. Caster's actually mortaring the hab over here, and taking people out. If you look at the kill feed, they're actually.
Get a full squad pushing radio mark right to my rally.
proG's actually holding them off. And actually slowly making a comeback. Ticket count 58 to 53. This match is going to be closer to the end. As the 30mm BTR is still out here, causing some damage to anybody that tries to come out his way. Do they still have the hat kit? Yes, they do. Fosbury still has the hat kit from Squad 1. So looking at the map, proG is pushing back into Stephanie. Cap's still getting held by SigTac and CoG. proG is still pushing in from the north side of Stephanie. It's gonna be north of this. It looks like a peanut. Looks like they're gonna be led by Smile, pushing into Stephanie. As Peanut's slowly scouting out, trying to see if he can spot anybody. Let's see if this Peanut actually does end up spotting them coming through the fields. Peanut and Smile can see each other. No, but he gets spot. He gets spotted by crossbow hold. Smile's gonna come around the corner. Could possibly take.
I think.
Could possibly take out Peanut.
They're gonna start some shit
See, the ticket count just got reversed. proG's actually ahead right now, 53 to 49.
Where's that toy?
I don't know, but they were shooting toes in the beginning of the game. Probably village.
Smile and Peanut just running right next by each other. Don't see each other. Literally right behind Smile. Peanut's just walking away. Finally, Smile turns around and sees Peanut, takes out Peanut. 49-48. proG right now is up in the head. This game's gonna be closer down to the end. As proG's actually doing a lot of damage with their mortars, just hitting their hab, just killing anybody that comes around there. So Kaiser is actually coming clutch with those mortars right now. As he sits right here, he's coming very clutch with those mortars right now, shooting at this specific area right here, just trying to take out the mortars. proG's actually trying to push back towards that hab over there, but they're also trying to push towards Stephanie. Still not getting neutralized. SigTac and CoG still have more bodies actually on Stephanie at this moment in time. So proG might have to just surround that hab, keep taking bodies out, or they could just stay alive and just keep fighting it out, playing team deathmatch style, as there is no bleed at this moment in time. 49 to 44 in favor of proG. SigTac and CoG, it seems like, I'm not sure the medics are doing work, as they got 106 revives, 220 kills, but proG's ahead on kills right now, 226 to 220. You guys gotta remember that there's really not that many vehicles that have been blown up besides lodges and transports. No big vehicles have actually come down and actually blown up. Once again, proG's doing a heavy push into Stephanie. But SigTac and CoG, we're starting to see neutralization. proG's starting to neutralize Stephanie at this moment in time. Or Stephanie. If proG actually uses neutralization and gets the cap, that's 20 tickets down for SigTac and CoG. And they actually... Correction, that's 40 tickets down for SigTac and CoG. And that'll actually be game. And proG actually wins the match. And with gaining 20 tickets at the same time. I just heard something go boom. That's a BTR out there. Falcon's trying to take out trying to shoot on the BTR.
They're pulling back to defend village. They're pulling back to defend village.
They're not pulling back that fast. They're still taking steps. You got 2/3 of the team there.
Copy.
Falcon is a lat. He could possibly take out the 30mm BTR. As proG actually loses a transport truck. If Falcon takes out this BTR, this might be very much trouble. He hits the back of the BTR. There's 20 tickets down for proG. There goes the 30mm BTR that's been up all game. And they also lose Art at the same time. Very clutch kill by Falcon. Puts the ticket advantage back towards SigTac and CoG. What a clutch play by Falcon out here. Very clutch play. But at the same time, doesn't change the fact that this is getting neutralized at the same time for Stephanie, but it does limit the amount of tickets. If they do lose, they lose by less amount of tickets. So those 20 tickets are coming key and handy as Case is still doing stuff with the mortars. Very clutch kill. But proG still outnumbering them on Stephanie. So Right now, SigTac+CoG has pretty much two out. It looks like proG trying to go all in right here on Stepney. But at the same time, SigTac+CoG is still got a squad still trying to push on the village. I believe, instead of falling back on the Stepney, trying to hold the cap. We do not have a neutralization just yet. Looks like Gutty actually got into the hab. Try to hold it down, but the hab is still up. Hab's still up for SigTac+CoG. (21-29) in favor of proG. proG just trying to stay alive on the cap right now, which is the smart thing to do.
That means you gotta distribute where you want your spawns to go.
Sig
So listen, step.
Russian forces have neutralized Stepney. Woo! What a close game this is. 24-21 right now in favor of proG. Even after that Tony ticket swing by taking out the 30 mil BTR, proG still getting the kills that they need and staying alive on the point to hold the objective. So proG's just trying to play this smart. They know they gotta just be on the objective and stay alive. So that's exactly what they're doing. SigTac and CoG are bringing everybody back, and they're all pushing back into Stepney. As actually, I see proG takes out that fob at village, so there goes the fob and hab at village. They're getting in the Logi truck, but Phosphorus is right behind them. That's the scary thing about it. Phosphorus is right behind him. He did have the hack kit earlier, but it looks like he's just sitting here. He could have probably possibly taken out that Logi and get 5 more tickets, but proG looks like they're going to try to take everything all the way up to Stepney and get set up in Stepney. He fires a rocket and does not connect. If that would have connected, that would have been very big. That would have been 5 tickets, at least 5 tickets off of proG. Like I said, proG did an all in onto the cap, and are just staying alive. proG literally goes all in, and they're getting the kills that they need. Look at the kill feed. They're just taking out SigTac and CoG and not dying. 251 to 225. The kills have actually swung drastically in favor of proG. As SigTac and CoG's medics are still trying to do work. 113 to 113 revives to 48. But proG is still capping and still neutralizing and still taking out SigTac at this time. 15-17 in favor of proG.
Really got some people.
proG just sitting there, just taking people out left and right of SigTac and CoG. SigTac and CoG just have to sit on the point and just stay alive. But doesn't seem like they're doing that. It seems like they're just trying to get greedy for kills. 12-17 right now in favor of SigTac and CoG. SigTac and CoG are not in favor. Correction, I meant proG. proG.
If we can cap favor, we should counterattack village. Do you have a pick out here? No.
We tried going to village. They still have dudes there. Pretty good shots there.
But our full team is here. If we can get it in our possession, we get the advantage of the +3. We can go to village.
Nah.
Good have onesie there anyway.
I got Foster looking. He's looking for him.
11-16. proG and SigTac and CoG are just fighting across the fields right now. It's a matter of fact, who can get the kills and who can stay alive on the cap. Right now, if SigTac and CoG needs to hold this cap in order for the game to go back into their way.
Is there a ghost town there, Foss? That's Foss, the ghost town.
There's really nothing I can say. It's just both teams are just fighting over Stephanie right now, trying to stay alive on the cap. Not really trying to expose their bodies, using their medics and just staying alive. Ooh. SigTac and CoG looks like they're trying to kill themselves. They did a mass suicide and just kind of. Wait, what? What? I'm utterly confused.
Rip my KD.
So, SigTac and CoG just killed themselves to end the game early because they felt like they were down in tickets by a lot. Or they pretty much gave up. No, they actually committed suicide because I saw it. What? Wait, what? What? No. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what I just saw. Like, even if they lost the game, they could have at least shrunk the tickets around. What? Well, guys, SigTac and CoG are down by 15 tickets going into the second round. We're gonna take a short little break and we'll be change servers and we'll be right back. I can't believe what I just saw.
Yeah. Okay. Isn't this just the first round? Oh, okay. I guess I was thrown off because you jumped in, but like, so you're gonna leave again. Fair enough.
All right, guys, we're starting to roll up into. We're starting to load up to round number 2. So, no, after quick thought and a quick preparation, I understand why they did that now because they were losing the cap, so they would have lost 40 tickets, and the other team would have gained 20. So that was actually a smart thing by SigTac+CoG to do that. So, but anyways, I want to actually go over. So we now know that first of all, we now know that SigTac+CoG are down by 15 tickets, going into round number 2. So we'll see what SigTac+CoG can pull up, and we'll pretty much just keep going from there. But let's actually go over some few things while we're waiting for this next round to start. I actually want to go let's take a look at the route that both teams took to actually get here to this point. They both, once again, like I said, they both played each other before, so this isn't the first time that they actually played each other. They were in the same group, and SigTac+CoG was in the number 1 spot while proG was in the number 2 spot. And like I said, they played each other before. Let's take a look at the route. SigTac+CoG pretty much went through flawlessly. Didn't lose the game, but they did lose rounds on the way against Unity and proG. But SigTac+CoG actually got ahead by ticket counts against them. So congrats to SigTac+CoG then. And then proG, the only loss was to SigTac+CoG, but once again they split rounds against Unity and SigTac+CoG. So that's the route that they get there. And then if we actually go into the brackets and take a look at the brackets real quick, we can look at the route that they took to try to get there. They actually had SigTac+CoG had to go through Fear Academy just to get to where they're at right now. And let's talk about there we go. And they split around between them, but they actually won overall by ticket count, while proG beat Adequate to move on to the finals. So they both had a tough route to get here. They both played each other before, so it's like they're trying to they're replacing each other head to head, and they're ready to play. So it's going to be interesting how this comes into the round number 2, as once again we're going to see proG is up by 15 tickets. So SigTac+CoG don't really need to play that aggressive, but they just need to get to the point where they're up by 15 tickets and get the kills that they need to get and actually hold down an objective. Once again, you guys gotta remember that this is more like a team deathmatch layer, if you really want to call it like that. And all they gotta really do is just hold objectives, and they'll be fine. So it's kind of curious about how they're gonna play these rounds, and what they're gonna actually do to actually try to make themselves get ahead in these matches. To try to make themselves get the advantage by 15. So I'm just curious about how they're gonna play this out, how they're gonna win this out. So we're still loading into the server right now, guys. So be a few more minutes. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. On behalf of Squad World Championships, I do appreciate y'all coming out to the stream and watching these two competitors come duke it out and play it out for the championship in order for their chance to get into the Premier League for next season of ISKT. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and maybe not in a few minutes, just shortly, and we'll see what goes on. Alright guys, welcome back to round number 2 of SigTac+CoG versus proG. proG up by 15 tickets. So as we're moving into round number 2 of this fantastic match. Once again, at the end of the match last round, we saw the SigTac+CoG give up at the end of the game, knowing that proG was actually capping at the middle of the map. Let me rephrase that. They were actually capping the point, so they made sure that they didn't get that extra 20 tickets for capping the point. So that was SigTac+CoG giving up. It's actually a smart idea. So it's gonna be interesting to see how round number 2 actually goes in and how this is actually gonna be played out. As we got the good luck, have fun's going in everywhere. Looks like and as we look on the map, SigTac+CoG gonna take out all 3 30mm BTRs, both transports and both lodges, and looks like proG. I'm gonna take out 2 transports and 2 lodges. So we'll see how this plays out, and we'll see how this match continues. Don't know what each team's doing, but it's gonna be interesting on about what we're gonna see in this next round. So. We'll take a look. Let's take a look at. Take a look and see proG take off from that main. And keep your map open. see if we see any strange unorthodox things comes out from when they come out their main. Oh! We may have a backup here, folks. I don't think that was part of the plan. It might be delayed, but whatever they're gonna try to do, so they might have to improvise when coming into round number 2. And as we look on the map, and as we look on the map, SigTac and CoG look like they're pushing the 230mm BTRs into Stephanie, a Logi, and a transport into Stephanie. And they're also taking a transport to Central Pacifica and Lower Pacifica, so. 30mm BTR for SigTac and CoG. Falcon is shooting right down the road, trying to see any vehicles. I believe he saw a couple of vehicles. SigTac and CoG put down their fob on Stephanie. proG trying to push wide all the way around. Let's take a look at the vehicle. Looks like they're gonna try to drive a transport through these trees over here, straight south. No, once again, no warriors taken out for proG. Got a BTR shooting at the Logi at Lower Novo. They dropped infantry out to the south. Looks like Justice and Don Meehan are looking straight to the south over here. Sees spots the transport. Takes out the transport and some infantry, so the transport gets taken out. Justice with the 2 pieces wins to start the game off. And sees the infantry over there. They spot the infantry and they try to shoot him out. They still got a transport pushing into the east. They're pushing through, dropping off infantry as they're doing a drive-by and dropping off infantry as they're driving by. proG's pushing into the northeast side of Stephanie just to try to get the cap. SigTac has no bodies over there, so this might hurt them. They also don't got nobody on lower pit. Oh yes they do. They got Minion here. Okay, I do apologize. I did not see him on the map. Yeah, so we're getting cap everywhere, but they're pushing into the east side of lower Stepney, and this infantry is going to be able to cap Stepney without a problem because SigTac and CoG didn't come out here to the east. They drop a fob over here also. Logi's still sitting on the outside, about to probably push in. 30mm BTR looks like it's going to return to main. Keaton takes out Shivik over here, so he knows that they're over here. Gets GL'd by KP9I. Logi's coming in right now. So SigTac and CoG know that they got infantry over here, and they know they got a Logi over here. They just marched on the map. So here's the thing. So here's the thing right now. SigTac and CoG can actually literally sit on the point of Stephanie and just keep battling out while they're actually holding village, because they can probably just capture Stephanie right after they capture village in Lower Pachevka.
На Вилоч можно ехать. Слышите, на Вилоч можно ехать.
Ну, мне взорвали машину.
Justice and Don Meehan takes out the Logi over here to the east side. There goes 5 tickets down for proG. proG already down by about 34 tickets right now. And actually sees the hab right now and shooting into the hab. But it looks like they're driving away at the same time. So SigTac+CoG try to push down south towards down south towards 70 past the gas station. But at the same time, they're also pushing at they're also pushing towards the east side over here on Stephanie. If SigTac+CoG keep bodies on the point and actually try to take out this 5.5, it might change. Would definitely change the game.
Мы, наверное, не сможем уехать на этом транспортнике, потому что... Ну, задепить максимально, да. Дефы. Вирус. Да. Не сиди долго на фокусе. Я не собираюсь, я только-только, блядь, нормально поставил втовку. Хат, видим. Точная метка на хаб противника. Нам надо всем в кэпе разрезать, чтобы они точку у нас не кэпали. У нас с юга есть. С юга ралики есть. На дамбу вот этих, короче, где РПГ метка. Парни, по хабу противника сейчас начну скидывать минометы. Вирус?
So Russian forces have just now captured village. So SigTac+CoG just now captured village. So they're not gonna just hold village right now. And SigTac+CoG is just gonna hold on to Stephanie. So right now SigTac+CoG is just trying to kill them off of Stephanie, just trying to pull the point, while proG is just playing defense on the east side of Stephanie and just gonna hold the point while also pushing into the gas station at the same time down here to the south side.
Стой. Я вижу.
Cannon knows they're out there, just waiting for them to poke their head out. They actually, ooh, what a rocket by Trash Panda. Takes out Volt while trying to run across the street. So SigTac+CoG are up right now by 28 tickets, and proG is just playing defense right now on the east side of Stephanie. Cap point is just this cap point is huge. We're getting a neutralization right now. proG is actually getting outnumbered right now when it comes to bias on the point. And SigTac+CoG just outnumbering them on Stephanie. British armies defending Stephanie, so that means they got more bites on the point. Whoa. They actually got a machine gun. They actually put a machine gun bunker. proG actually put a machine gun bunker looking east, trying to kill anybody that crosses the field. Justice got close to the hab, but could not successfully take anything down or hold on to the hab. Mortars are coming in for proG. They also got a tow missile, looks like, out here. KJ's on the mortars. Mouselo Hunter's on the tow missile. As SigTac+CoG just lose their larger truck. proG is just outnumbering them. SigTac+CoG's actually neutralizing once again.
Я, короче, попробую доехать до виллажа и там до лор Петривки какой-нибудь тифовый там поставить.
Да просто на виллаж
Да не
заедь,
надо
заедь, снайпер ралик, зайди втроем нахуй в топ-зону и все.
Что ты прикалываешься? Чем она там стоит?
Ooh. This gunner gets taken out by Gleb.
Я вижу, сейчас пытаюсь выйти. Давай. Ты через окей, пошел. Через север пробуй. Я тоже.
Mr. Lee gets taken out. Gets taken out while trying to jump over the wall. Gormyak said he ain't having none of that. He go night night. So it's pretty much a fight across the fields, seeing who can do what. As you got JJ and Don Meehan trying to push down to the south, going to the hab.
Это по хабу уже. Ровно по хабу.
Может мы привезем, короче, попробуем снайпер.
У меня есть очки. Могу к вам поехать туда с кем-то.
Да ты едь на виллаж, ёбую мать, виллаж, капай точку.
Да, да.
Они всей командой вирус.
Я тебя понял, я тебя понял. Север от хаба, ребятка.
Once again, we got another neutralization going on for SigTac and CoG, but they just need to stay alive on the point, really. Mortar's coming in heavy onto the east side of Stepney. I believe we got mortars. Let's see. Yeah, SigTac got the mortars. Mills is on the mortars over here. Mortar on that east side of Stepney.
Парни, минометы, блядь, из степны работают? Да.
They're landing right in the middle. They're not really hitting anything, but it's on the point.
Я понял.
People's actually getting killed on this machine gun shooting across the way.
Я помню, сейчас
Don Meehan gets taken out by Ebo.
почти половину, да?
JJ gets taken out by Ebo also.
Мы можем все в топ-зоне находиться.
SigTac and CoG lose another transport. 265 to 255 in favor of SigTac and CoG right now.
А, у нас вроде как вам.
Мы их убиваем, они как бы расстались.
Парни, у меня 4-5 человек на виллаже сидят, если что. Наши на фейру, блядь, не заливают.
They're taking a transport all the way out to the east. Looks like they might be trying to push onto village to try to take it out, but they actually got a they actually drove a larger truck all the way out to the northwest. It looks like they're gonna try to flank the village fob by Virus and crew. But at the same time, Stepney is actually getting neutralized because of that factor.
Меня тут тоже спалили как. Нормально.
Virus sees Mills. Mills takes out Virus. Mills actually goes down through the blade. Realize he's getting attacked from the northwest, and now they got to transport out to the northeast, so they're going to get rallied down over here, so they're going to get attacked from the northwest and northeast, just pretty much from the north side, period. But if they can hold out long enough for, never mind, British Army has defended Stepney. So that means proG has more bodies on the point than SigTac and CoG. But they are aware that they got contact to the north over here, and they're trying to take them out, trying to hold them off away from the point. The thing about Virus though is that he put his rally all the way out to the distance, so they got a rally out here to the northeast over here. Looks like Gumby's gonna try to sneak up behind them, see if he can take them out. Dr. Sedatus is getting shot from behind by Abo and Dima. Oh no, by Pianos from all the way from across the map. Gumby's trying to take out Stone Trooper, but he actually gets taken out himself. proG is actually pushing back against SigTac and CoG on Stepney. Dom Meehan gets taken out by Smile, who's on the roof. Virus takes out Minion.
Точка стабильна. Потихоньку по одному резайте себе.
proG actually has a good chance of trying to push the fob. Spotted the fob, spotted the hab. And they're going to be pushing it real shortly right now. Virus is leading the way. Virus actually gets taken out by Mills from behind. Mills gets taken out by Stormtrooper TK. Naked Wolf's still out here, just threw a grenade out here. But they're still trying to push the hab of SigTac and CoG. proG is. At the same time, SigTac and CoG is trying to push back towards the fob and hab of Stepney. But they also got a flank going on over here by Abel and Dima. Possibly going to put a rally and try to flank their fob and hab. But Keaton's trying to push out here. They might get within 50 of Keaton's and they won't be able to put down a rally. He goes onto the roof.
Не с тобой или внизу? Давай понял, задержи. Бля, я в хат не могу зайти, когда мне придется выйти.
Метка фоба актуально стоит в стене.
Фобы или хабы?
Keaton takes out Abel.
Метка фоба актуальная, по метке стоит между двумя.
Looks like they're getting closer and closer to the hab. Stormtrooper's actually going to push into the hab right now. Stormtrooper's inside the hab. Zerg's coming right behind him. Minion knows that he's in the hab. He's starting to dig it down. They're pushing towards the back towards the hab. Gotta defend the hab. Stormtrooper's looking.
К северо-востоку, к северо-западу от ралика один тип в лесу отметил.
They jump over the wall in the hab. They're still trying to dig it down. Stormtrooper's still sitting inside the hab. Stormtrooper takes out Minion, takes out Naked Wolf. Clutch kills by Stormtrooper. Rookie's trying to push back into the hab also. Rookie comes over the wall. Stormtrooper has the bandage, I think. Nope. Nope, he changed the Rookie. JJ's the last one alive to possibly save the hab. Zerg's still sitting in the grass. JJ gets hit by a grenade. Gumby's the next closest person around SigTac and CoG to be able to save the hab. JJ's still trying to push towards the hab. JJ gets taken out by Zerg. Gumby's the next closest, but Gumby gets taken out. SigTac and CoG have lost village just now with their biases dead. Actually, Flareon's still up here. He could possibly still save the hab. Radio's still there and still at 100%. Just the hab has got taken down. SigTac and CoG are trying to run back across the pond just to try to save the hab. They just reported that they're capping village.
Фобу ставь, Виктор, я подгоню саплай, у меня саплай полный. Подожди, мы варску не сняли.
Вражеская фоба была.
Yep, they're neutralizing village at this moment in time.
Здесь фоба была.
SigTac and CoG still trying to push across the pond. Peanut leading the way. They're starting to dig down the hab right now. Flareon's still out here to the north. Those grenades land short, so they have. The fob's getting dug down. They're actually grabbing the lodge. Virus grabbing the lodge and is gonna drive towards mine. Flayon gets taken out by Stormtrooper. Those is in favor of proG, while SigTac is still trying to push in from the south. Peanut by here down on the south side by himself. They lost the fob and they lost the half. There goes 20 tickets. Ticket swing switch to 241 to 214 in favor of proG. They got it. They've drove a Logi out of main. Mills drove a Logi out of main, driving it straight towards village. They put down the fob, dropping the supplies on the fob, and they're gonna move straight towards. They're gonna have pretty much the whole team move straight towards village. Stephanie's still 100% to proG. So at this moment of time, SigTac and CoG will not be able to hold Stephanie, so they should probably revert all the way back to village and maybe possibly dig down the fob. But at the same time, fob's also getting pushed by squad 3 over here of Abel. Abel's trying to push towards the fob. It's getting closer and closer as it is. See Spurs takes out Spurs, still pushing closer to that fob. So they may lose this fob also. They're not careful. Abel's still pushing towards that fob. The fob help is going down. Mr. Lee's trying to run back towards the fob. Sniper takes out Abel. Demo's sitting there next by the fob. Mr. Lee's also around the surrounding area too. Mr. Lee's just pushing around. Demo's still sitting inside the compound. Demon shoots at Mr. Lee to misses, but finally Vince takes him out. Discount takes out Demon, so they hold up. They're holding down that fob. But at the same time, SigTac and CoG are pushing towards the village right now from the northeast. And it looks like they're also proG's also trying to push towards the open position with 3 people: Virus, Kaser, and Maslow Hunter with supplies. SigTac and CoG pushing about 2 squads towards village right now. At the same time, they're getting pushed on their Stephanie pop.
Они с мейна приехали, вот лесополоса, где начинается, они идут.
Точка теряется, на степень теряется. Вас долго за...
Вилладж не берем, парни, резайтесь быстрее. Чуть-чуть осталось, они зашли. Резаемся все. Все на виллаж.
They actually built a fob on Lower Petrivka right now.
Они зашли с севера. Когда идет?
proG just having their team spawn here. SigTac and CoG still have a squad spawning at Stephanie. Or Stepney. God darn it. SigTac and CoG trying to push the fob and hab up proG. proG having a tough time defending the fob. Peanuts leading the charge, getting a 3-piece. Question is, are they still capping village? Is the question. Looks like they still capping village. And British Army has captured village. They dug down their own fob at Stepney too. proG. 236 to 152 in favor of proG. proG are actually capping Lower Petrivka also. So SigTac and CoG are one point behind throughout this whole game right now. So they're gonna need to get to Lower Petrivka ASAP, or at least try to neutralize village to try to get a hold. But proG's holding off SigTac very well. It seems like they're gonna keep trying to, and they're gonna keep holding them off. Once again, SigTac and CoG still have a squad still here at Stepney. They're digging down. Let's see what they're digging down. They're digging down their own fob. Okay, so they're digging down their own fob at Stepney. And and probably all gonna move over to the village. But they need to move in there really quick and start trying to neutralize village at this moment in time.
Так, юг ты смотришь, да? Много северо-восток бегут.
У нас
Да-да-да, я шел. Северо-восток, половина
SigTac and CoG is just trying to fight from a distance across the fields and across the fields. You actually have a squad actually. Whoop, my bad. You actually have a squad trying to push out here. Looks like Pina is trying to push towards lower pit, or he may stop here at upper pit, drop a 5.5 and having to go from the north.
забил через 10 секунд.
Let's see what Pina does. They hit a Logi out there. British Army has neutralized lower Pachivka.
Они на централ Петривку подогнали Урал.
So Pina's probably just gonna go to Central Pachivka, drop a 5.5 there, try to see if they can hold defense. Either that's gonna drop it in this river, drop it in this bed. Drops a rally.
Мне на лаваре резаться, помогать.
They're already, Virus is already pushing out towards the Logi.
На ловере сейчас пусть.
While SigTac and CoG is still trying to push in the village at the same time. Well, this question is being neutralized. It's not being neutralized, so proG, unless they kill proG off of lower Pachivka, then they're gonna have a tough time trying to retaliate back unless they drop a 5.5 over there back at Central Pachivka. Peanuts looks like he's just being aggressive and just trying to push on the lower pit. Might possibly just try to drop a 5 right there on lower pit.
Апер не подключена к этой, там только центру.
А северо-западный это на лаваре.
На самом деле, если мы сейчас захватываем...
Peanut gets taken out. They dig up their own fob at proG digs up their own fob at village. They're gonna have the whole team start spawning at lower Pachivka. Very smart by proG, but SigTac and CoG still don't have a fob out here. And they're still trying to fight their way back into village. But at this time, village is probably not gonna be playable since lower pit, since they're about to capture lower pit. proG is actually trying to push them back from their rally that Peanut had, and trying to take a hold of lower pit. Whoa, what?
Флангую через юг.
Давай.
Так, эти снялись с вилладжа, сели в...
Сюда запад близко.
So it seems like Peanut actually went back to Central Pachivka. She's probably gonna drop a 5.5 there to have this whole team spawn there. It's 233 to 77 in favor of SigTac and CoG. Or in favor of proG. proG's already have their whole team spawning over here. Guys, people moving to the northeast and west, possibly looking for a different route that SigTac and CoG could come in. SigTac and CoG pretty much have infantry trying to run all the way from village to lower Pachivka.
Я, короче, на централ Петривку просто с медиком попробую пройти. Операцию Скорпион провернуть Кроссовскую.
Я уже провожу операцию Скорпион, с юга заезжаю на флайке.
They dropped the file, they dropped the head at Central Pit. 232 to 74. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. I haven't really pulled it up this whole game. 114 for proG to 82 of SigTaC+CoG. Revives are a little bit different this time as proG's up 46 to 43. Then proG looks like they're trying to drive a Logi out to the far west and trying to sneak into Central Pet to try to get in there. Peanut looks like he's trying to push the Central Pet also, but this Logi's going unspotted all the way to the west over here with Central Pachivka.
Запад Урал въезжает. Запад, юго-запад, Урал, ребят.
SigTac and CoG are definitely trying to push their way back into Lower Pachivka to try to get the point back.
Первый Урал, юг, юг,
Нет автоматики. Давай одновременно сейчас зайдем с тобой.
SigTac and CoG got a big open gap on the west side. You got two squads actually trying to push into Central Pachivka, led by Smile and led by if I can highlight his name, Virus. Virus has a Logi out here also, so he could possibly sneak a fob in here. proG's actually holding them off very well while Peanut's trying to push in from the south. Has a rally down here. proG's trying to hold them off again. They've been doing very well of holding SigTac and CoG off from on both points, Village and Stepney, so they can probably hold them off. So they're going to try to keep holding them off on Lower Pachivka. As SigTac and CoG are trying to do an all-out effort, pushing everybody onto the point of Lower Pachivka. SigTac and CoG are trying to push, are pushing in real close. I mean, not SigTac and CoG. proG's trying to push in real close into the fob and hab that they got here at Central Pachivka. But they're literally sitting on the hab. I think the problem that they're gonna have here is that if they could die right on the hab, proG's gonna be right on it. They're neutralizing Central Pachivka as it is right now. JJ's running away from the point, and Rookie's actually on the point. I'm not sure they actually realize that they're losing the point. JJ's still running away from the point. Now he turns around. They realize that they're losing the point. So they're having people turn back around and try to help out in Central Pachivka. They're rushing straight into that fob. Rookie takes out Inge. JJ kills Smile. Rookie takes out Volt. SigTac and CoG are holding real strong trying to hold real strong on Central Pachivka, but it's still getting neutralized at this time. They got their rallies down and everything. SigTac and CoG actually trying to pinch onto Lower Pachivka. Got a couple people on the north and the east side, just getting closer and closer as it is. Able to take down Cannon. proG just gotta keep defending very well while they're surrounding the hab on Central Pachivka.
Сколько? Много? Я могу повернуться, я могу.
Peanut's rally's getting pushed over here, so their help to the south is gone. SigTac and CoG look like they held off everybody that was trying to push out Central Pachivka, and they're defending Central Pachivka at this time. So they kind of proved me wrong by saying that about realizing that people on the cap. I do apologize about SigTac and CoG. My bad. I'll go sit in that corner over there. 218 to 53. Kills wise going into proG 129 to 97. Revives wise going into proG also 49 to 47. But they're close on revives. But that doesn't make the difference between the kills between the tickets remaining 215 to 53 in favor of proG. proG is actually pushing strong out over here. Looks they're getting closer and closer to the half, but SigTac and CoG are holding them off as well as they can over here. But you got a whole line of proG pushing in to the half from the north side of Central Pacifica. So the question is whether or not they can actually get in there and actually neutralize it. It's a different story. They're sprinting again. Gornyak gets hurt with a nade. He's still trying to, and he's still going without even managing. I gotta take this down real quick. They're trying to push into the hab right now. Multiple. Takes him on the hab, takes him on the building. They're in the hab. They're holding the hab. So they're inside the hab. They're digging down the hab. They neutralize Central Pacifica at the same time. 215 to 46. So they're gonna lose 20 tickets here, and once they lose the cap, it's gonna be. If they lose the cap, it's gonna be game over because you lose 40 tickets every time you lose the cap. Spurs gets taken out. Also, Phosphorus trying to push into the half, trying to push and try to save the half, but he gets taken out by Mercenary. They're starting to dig down the fob right now. 212 to 44. SigTac and CoG is still trying to push on the lower Pacifica. Pushing in on the northwest side of lower Pacifica. Still got a couple people over Keaton and Matrix trying to push in. Art Gutty, and Shivik are trying to hold them off. Also Stormtrooper TK is trying to hold them off. Taking out people as they come along. Matrix is taking out. GG proG's your champions for the open bracket.
Мы уже, короче, не топ-6, не топ-7, мы топ-6 уже мира.
Ебать, топ-6.
Да.
Кстати, скриншоты, как ты прогов ебал сейчас? Вольт. ВЛС.
Что?
Как ты там?
Чайна number one.
Сохраните скриншот. А, там будет скриншот.
I had to let them have their moment as proG is your excuse me. proG is your S Squad World Championship Open Bracket Champions. Man, that's a lot to say. Congratulations to proG winning overall, coming back and beating SigTac and CoG, knowing that they had some, so I want to call it like a little rivalry against them since they beat them in the group stage. Came back on Yeehaw AAS V3 and beat them overall. So GG goes to proG, winning the open bracket. Gonna fight their way into the Premier League for next season. Good game by SigTac and CoG. Just couldn't get that last oomph to push themselves over to win the game overall. Had a strong mindset, had good plans, but proG overall just too much for them to handle. So I want to thank for SWC. Want to thank everybody. Want to thank all the open teams for participating. From SigTac and CoG, proG, Unity, One Shot Theory first, BRA, NG plus 508 PIR, TA or Tally Adequate Fear Academy, TLR Gaming plus Guardians, Big Gucci Killers, SG, and Big D Gaming. Thank you all for playing in the Squad World Championship Open Bracket, and we're hoping to see y'all next season. I want to thank the tournament manager, Running Duck, our tournament staff between Nordic and Steez, along with all the other staffs and referees that came out here to help the Squad World Championship run. Remember, this is for the teams, not just the players, and not just the people that are running it. This is for the teams and everybody that's running with it. So for now, this is your boy. Before I actually go, do want to mention that there's another match coming up next week, which will be between Mummarines and Doc's office, competing for the Premier League Grand Finals. So y'all should probably tune into that. That's going to be casted by a crispy taco. So tune into that. Tune into that match. That should be another great match to tune into. But as for now, it's your boy True Speeder signing out, y'all, for SWC. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Later.